G'day guys, welcome to AFL Legends Unite. I'm Darryl Atkinson. Today I'm going to be previewing the Richmond and Melbourne clash tonight at the MCG, 7:25pm. Get down there guys. So this is becoming a traditional game on Anzac Day Eve. This is going to be, I think, an easy win for the Richmond Football Club against a struggling Melbourne side that haven't really performed in the last 2 weeks to the expectations of the AFL community. It's fair to say Richmond have been outstanding. They've won 4 straight, all 4 games, and I think they should win all 5 games by the end of tonight. They just play footy so well, Richmond. They always their attacking style is what they needed it to be in order to be some sort of contender of the finals in this season. They haven't had this sort of style of footy for a while, so it's a good change of pace. 73% disposal opportunity, 74. That's the one thing that's very even, but also efficiency, 53 apiece inside 50. So it really is quite even there. And when you look at intercepts, they dominate it. 80-70, turnovers 71-66 in favour of the Tigers as well. So they are quite sloppy in that department compared to Melbourne. But again, Melbourne haven't really been performing up to the required standard. Dustin Martin was injured. He didn't do too well last week. I think it was 16 disposals he got. Could be wrong. Could be 19. In fact, I'll double check that. I don't want to double check it on the main website because it doesn't help too much, but I will get that to do that. I'll quickly check on the app. I'm pretty sure he got 16. I could be wrong. It was Brisbane, that's right. Brisbane. Smash them. Dusty. Oh wow. Don't see him. Must have been past him. We'll just do titles. Jeez, he really did. Oh, there he is. Yeah, 16 disposals. 3 behind. So yeah, he was struggling and playing very unusual football for a bloke of his standard. But yeah, I'm not sure if he's still playing in the lineup. I'll double check if he's still in. Yeah, no, he's still in. He hasn't been out. Yeah, okay. So yeah, no, this is going to be an easy win for Richmond. There's not really much to say, but Melbourne have been highly disappointing. They're blowing games, especially games they should win. 2 weeks ago, they've gone Geelong. They had 6 more scoring shots to Geelong and blew it by a mile. I think the Cats won by like 23 points or something. They absolutely trampled them. You need to take your opportunities. If you fail to do so, you get smashed. Fact, they took on Fremantle last week at the MCG and they lost by, it was like 3 points or something. 2 points. And yet they still had, 3 more scoring shots than the Fremantle Dockers. Fremantle don't know how to kick goals when it needs to be kicked. They need to clean up in so many of the areas. They need to stop giving away turnovers. They give away the turnover, especially against a side that's all about attacking. And that side's just going to go through the corridor and they're going to get another inside 50, and that puts a lot of pressure on a team that likes to push up with their defence. And what I mean by that is when Melbourne gets the ball and the turnover in their defensive 50, they tend to flood forward all in one. But as soon as that turnover hits and there's several opposition players staggering behind Melbourne's attacking line, then they're just going to get overrun, and it happened again and again and again. And I remember in the last moments of the Fremantle game, see if I can show it up here in the little corner here, or here. Yeah, probably be up here. But yeah, anyway, you'll see that there were 5-3. So 5 Fremantle players and only 3 Melbourne defenders, and it got out the back and McCarthy managed to get a goal. They just absolutely crippled Melbourne's defence, and it was just in tatters in that last quarter, and it gifted He gifted the Dockers the win, and you Melbourne, you can't play footy like that. If you want to play finals, you need to stop playing like a joke. And so there's just so many problems with it at the moment with the way they're playing. So, and they're not up against easy beats. They're up against a side that hasn't even lost a game yet. And this side is looking for finals. In fact, if they keep playing the way they are, they could be even staring down a top 4 position. And I'm not really the one to say that. I never have been seeing Richmond in the top 4, but again, I don't think anybody has. But with the way they're playing at the moment, I see why not. Honestly, I don't see why not they can't make it into the top 4. They've been playing pretty damn decent footy, and I know there's a lot of people that say, oh, but they've been playing crap teams, they've been playing low teams. But it's the way they're winning, the way they're attacking that's catching my eye. And obviously, we'll go back to round 1. They beat Carlton by 43 points. Not that big, but you need to remember they had 13 more scoring shots than Carlton. Could have won by 13 goals. Round 2, they took on Collingwood. They had 5 more scoring shots. Should have won by 30, not 19. In round 3, they took on West Coast. They were lucky to win that game. And I'll tell you why. West Coast had 4 more scoring shots, that's why. Round 4, they took on Brisbane Lions. And they absolutely crippled them, 52 points. And again, they had 17 more scoring shots. Melbourne's a different beast, but they're also a beast that's not really performing for quite some time. They haven't won a game since round 2 against Carlton. Even that was a very questionable game. They just did not look like they're ready for finals. They don't look like they're ready for finals. They're not playing as if they're going to make finals. And Richmond's going to be interesting. I'm just seeing them up there. I think next week, though, in round 6, they take on Adelaide. Sunday twilight game at Adelaide Oval. That's what's going to test them. That game right there is going to test them. And I'm looking forward to that game. I think that'll be the game of the round, I think. Well, it's either that or the GWS and Western Bulldogs game Friday night. Or the West Coast and Fremont game on Saturday night. In fact, I have to admit, there's a lot of games here that's looking very interesting in round 6. I think the biggest blowout will probably be Brisbane Lions and Port, but that's at the Gabba, so Port might struggle. But maybe Carlton and Sydney. I think Sydney will smash Carlton in that one because Carlton's losing so many key players. They're dropping like flies. Honestly, Carlton's list next week, by the way, is probably going to be all just kids. All kids who have played 50 games or less with the way things are going. They've lost so many key players. They lost Murphy, which was huge. But anyway, going back to this. And play Western Bulldogs. Western Bulldogs not playing that much of a good game at the moment. They've just been sloppy as well. So, it'll be interesting to see where Richmond are at by round 7. After round 7. Unless they played a decent side in round 8, which they no, not the MCG against Freo. Yeah, so I'd say round 7's going to be interesting to see where they are. But yeah, for me, I am going to tip Richmond by 20 points for me. I think 20 points. I'm playing a little bit safe because it is expected to rain, so it might be very sloppy footy. Anyway, looking directly towards the lineups, and we start with Richmond in defence with Rance, Astbury, and Grimes, with halfback and Conker, Hooley, and Alice. Not too bad there. Centres in Lambert, Caddy, Greek. Followers in Nankovic, who's been outstanding, Cochin and Prestia. Half forwards in Rioli, who's been also outstanding, Elton and Butler. Forwards in Martin. Yeah, Martin's going to play a forward role because he's not 100%. And Rewalt and McIntosh. Interchanges in Short, Menadou, Castagna, and Markov. Emergencies in Townsend, Miles, and Lloyd. Markov comes in for a concussed Vlasian. And also milestones with Caddy and Prestia, both playing their 100th game. So congratulations to the blokes. Looking to the Melbourne lineup, and we start with their defence as always. Jetta McDonald, Tom McDonald, and Melksham in defence, half-back and Hunt, Frost, Vince. Centres in Stretch, Jones, Salem. Half-forwards in Petraka, Hogan, and Neil Bullen. Forwards in Harms, Watts, and Garlett. Followers in Spencer, Oliver, and Viney. Interchanges in Tyson, Hibbett, Kennedy, Harris, and Smith. Emergencies in Hannon, Oscar McDonald, and Bug. So the changes are Hogan, Hibbett, Kennedy, Harris, and Smith come in. Bug, Hannon, Kent, and Wiedemann all admitted. Congratulations to Michael Hibbett playing his first game for the club. Big game there. But yes, 20 points for me for the Tigers. You watch them playing tonight. Their attacking style of football is one to just respect. Honestly, that's the word I'm using for their type of style of footy at the moment, is respect. They are an attacking, aggressive football club, and that's how you win games, guys. How you win games. You don't retreat. You don't go, oh, let's play a bit of kick and hope for the best, like Carlton did on Friday night. You don't just, bomb the ball and hope for the best, because you bomb it, you lose it. That's my philosophy. They play an aggressive, accurate style of football, and they will do what it takes to keep possession while progressing forward, running past the defenders of the opposition and try and get out the back. So watch and see how they play, guys. And anyway, that's it from me here at AFL Unite. You all take care, stay safe, and I shall see you in the Anzac Day video tomorrow. Take care.